in Commercial Federal Bank.
Set to go. Big 12 opener. Ames, Iowa. Oklahoma and Iowa State. And Clay DiCarlo approaches the ball left to right. Booms it downfield. Ward, great kickoff. Goes deep into the end zone. Hobbs takes it and will touch it back. So Iowa State starts at the 20. Good kickoff. Way to start the game for the Sooners. Austin, the quarterback. 5-step drop. Looks upfield. Looks at Hill. Decides to run. He's crushed right there at the 20. Right at the line of scrimmage. Offset eye. No tight end. Austin Flynn, quarterback keeper, cuts up the middle, 25, 30, and he has the first down at the 31. From the 31 in Iowa State territory after that 11-yard run by Flynn. Austin Flynn gets the snap. He's hit hard. And boy, I tell you, Tommy Harris blew through and just creamed him. And see where they saw the backward. It's amazing he didn't fumble that ball. Harris just blasted him back at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, we can look at the scoreboard. They had to be a bust in protection.
Lane Danielson, we have a shotgun. Here's a handoff, fake handoff, keeping his quarterback, gets away from Lehman and dodges up to the 31-yard line. Three-man rush, back is Austin Flynn to throw. Good protection, nice rush. He's out of the play, now he throws a pass. It's incomplete. Good coverage. Tony Yelkin to punt, good kicker, 45-yard average, booms it downfield. Perkins waits for it, takes it, and it's ushered out of bounds and thrown to the ground. That's a late flag. At the 23-yard line, he was ushered out of bounds and then thrown down, literally way out of bounds. White, shotgun, first offensive play from scrimmage for Oklahoma. Man in motion from left to right. That's Clayton. Jason White hands the ball. Drinolo works, cuts left at the 45. He's bumped at the 49. He jumps across the 50, down to the 48-yard line. Boy, what a fine run from the Oklahoma 38 to the 48 in a 14-yard pickup. For Ronaldo Works. That's a great way to start it.
And a lot of daylight to run to. The defense seemed to really react to motion. They sent a lot of people moving this direction, and that little quick handoff draw countered that and really picked up some good yards.
14 yards. Oklahoma pulls its tight end. 4 wide receivers, 3 to the right and 1 to the left. Again, the shotgun. Now Jason White changing the play. Here's the snap from the 48. Looks to his right, throws a pass, caught by Clayton at the 50, goes to his left, toward the middle of the field, spins at the 45, is tackled at the 43 or 42, hit very, very hard. Donnelly, wide left. Now Donnelly's in motion from slot left. Rankin's wide right, fake to Works. Rolling right is White, throws a pass, caught at the 32, tackled immediately, first down at the 32. Almost a face mask as sort of head jerked back there, but no flag. Mark Clayton makes the catch. And the Sooners have their second first down. Boy, that was a great fake of the run. The first run from scrimmage was 14-yard run. They faked that same play and threw the pass, and a gain from the 43 down to the 32. 11 yards.
You know, that's one of my favorite plays. You hear me talk all the time, the little bootleg or naked bootleg off of the fake draw.
Shotgun formation from the Iowa State 32. Iowa State now looks like they have 6 men right up near the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, White throws a pass, caught at the 23, across the 20, and Travis Wilson had to turn around and get it from behind, but a great bullet pass as it was, a nice catch, and the play ends at the 18-yard line. 14-yard pickup. Another accurate pass by Jason White.
It really was. That's a nice quick release on that, too. The timing on that even was a fairly deep route. Is such it's very difficult to rush that pass because it's gotten away pretty quickly by the quarterback.
High formation this time from the 18-yard line. Reynolds is a fullback, Works at tailback. From the Iowa State 18, Gift to Works, on the line around the left side, cuts at the 15, bounced hard, runs hard and bumped down at about the 13, but stayed in bounds in that area. Maybe even gotten down to the 11. Reynolds comes in motion from left half to the right. Jason White gives to Works down the middle, hit immediately, and yet maybe a yard, if that, from the 11 maybe to the 10. Donnelly and Jones wide right, man in motion, Clayton from left to right. From the Iowa State 10, pass, flag down, pass caught at the 5. Sooners were moving, so they will be penalized 5 yards. From the Iowa State 15-yard line, Jason White looks to pass, fires, incomplete, off the hands of Brandon Jones. It's at the south end zone, low snap, kick, sails in through the uprights. So a 32-yard field goal. The Sooners again have scored the first time they got the ball. They lead 3-0. 8:27 to go first quarter. This is the Oklahoma Sooner Network.
Oklahoma leads at 3-0. 8:27 to go first quarter. Here's the kickoff.
This is a very high, not as far. Golden will not go to the end zone. Take it at the 2, to the 10. Bernie to the 15. Hit at the 15 and tackled at the 17. Out of the huddle comes the Iowa State red-clad Cyclones. Austin Flynn, 6'1", 186, quarterback under center. Very tight formation. Now they shift. Wide receiver, or rather tight end goes left. I formation. Wagner at the top of the I, the turn. Fullback gets the handoff of the flag just as the play began. And virtually no gain, but let's see what the flag's all about.
Offsides on the defense. Be a 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Sooners stunning a bit on defense. Here's Lane Austin back to pass. He looks. He fires. It's caught at the 38-yard line and wrestled out at the 40. A nice catch by Jack Whitfield. 2 wide receivers and a tight end on the right. Here's the option play down the line, keeping his Austin, and he has never had a chance. Dan Cody just was with him almost when he took the snap, fought off the block, and Cody just wrestled him down. It's a loss back to the 36. Great play by Cody.
Really was. He really wasn't much of a fake inside, which freed him up to react to the quarterback. And you take a guy 6'6" out there that can run like Cody now. The quarterbacks don't like to see those kind of folks out there.
Second 15 on the 5-yard loss with 7:08 to go first quarter. Sooners leading 3-0. 2 wide receivers right and 1 to the left, and no tight end on this thing. The shotgun on this formation. Halfbacks left and right. Waiting for the snap from the 36 in Iowa State territory. Back is Austin looking to pass, still looking. Throws up the middle and then complete. And flags come flying. Sooners will be whistled for interference.
Pass interference against the defense. Be a spot foul, automatic first down.
Offside eye, and Flynn falls down. It looked like his center may have stepped on his right foot. Under center is Lane Austin. Gets the ball down the line of scrimmage, being chased, and he's hit and wrestled down behind the line. Dvorak slowed him down, almost had him down. Then Teddy Lehman came over to help out. This center defensive unit is just incredibly quick.
They're very quick, and if they happen to be moving or stunting one way or the other, then they get supremely quick. And Dvorak is a perfect guy to stunt because he's got such a quick first and second step, and they drive offensive linemen nuts.
That's a 2-yard loss back to the 42, so it's 3rd and 15 for Iowa State from their own 42. Lance Young wide right, 2 wide receivers left, 0 of 1 on 3rd down conversions. Shotgun formation from Iowa State's 42. In motion comes Danielson, back to pass. Sooners blitzing, chased down the clock, now he just throws it away. Sooners lead 3-0. Your second punt of the game, Tony Yelk had a great kick earlier, puts this one in the air. Another fine kick, not quite as far. Antonio Perkins takes it to 17, fumbles the ball, and I think the Sooners get it back. Whoa, Rodney Poole recovers it. Leans under center, gives the ball off to Works, over the left tackle, breaks up the 20, the 21 perhaps. 2nd down 6. Brandon Jones in motion from right to left behind the formation. Jason White gives it to Works, sweeping right side, cuts up the 20 line of scrimmage and gets nowhere. Iowa State has an extra defensive back in there. From the shotgun, Jason White with crowd yelling, gets the snap, short retreat, looks upfield, throws into big triple coverage and incomplete. Waiting for the snap from Jacob Rice. Snap is on the money. And here's a fine kick, beautiful kick by Ferguson. Miller takes it at the 30. Flag is down. There was a block in the back, and then he's wiped out at the 36. Russell Dennison hit him first, but we saw the block in the back clearly right in the middle of the field. 49-yard punt.
Reynolds is the one that stroked him.
Reynolds made the tackle. Austin Flynn, the quarterback. Wagner and Hicks are the 2 running backs on either side of the quarterback. Back to pass. He's chased. He's hit. He's spun. He's tackled for a loss. Now the flag is thrown. Dante Nicholson got the sack. Boy, they were just all over him. Harris got held on the play, but I think it was the beanbag that was thrown down to mark where the play ended rather than a flag. No penalty, that's right.
He got hit and re-hit.
Boy, they were just all over him. A 10-yard loss. So it's 2nd and 20 for Iowa State from their own 16. Man, that defense is quick tonight. That's the 2nd sack of the night. Wide to the right side goes Jamal Montgomery. And wide left side, Lane Danielson, double tight in for the first time. Handoff goes to Michael Wright. He's hit at the line of scrimmage and tackle right there. Derek Strait just submarined him. No gain, 3rd and 20 for Iowa State from their own 16. Sooners lead 3-0. 2:40 to go, first quarter.
See what your corner, Bob, is doing on the side where there's no wide receivers. He's watching the tight end. The minute he blocks down, he's free to come up and support run if it looks like a run. And so by the time the back gets there, he's already crossed the line of scrimmage.
Excellent, Murph. Good explanation. 2 wide receivers to the right and 1 to the left. This time under center, offset I formation. Quarterback Austin Flynn. Sooners stunning. Austin Flynn being chased, rolls right, cuts it upfield. He's at the 15 to the 20. And he's way short of the first down, but tackled at the 26-yard line. Back to receive Antonio Perkins. Snap is on the money. Kick is underway. More of a line drive kick. Takes it at the 33, and great tackle at the 38-yard line. That was Lane Danielson, who just did a great job of chasing down Antonio before he could get around the corner. Jason White gets the snap. Short drop. Pass up the middle is deflected. Nice defense by Iowa State. Good play by the defensive back, Steve Harris. Rankins and Jones to the left. Donnelly tight end right, under center, I formation. Reynolds and Works from the Oklahoma 38. The gift to Works, trying to get outside, retreats inside the 35. Cuts upfield, flag is down. And Wes Sims may be charged for holding back at the 33. A flag goes down, as the Sooners got virtually nothing out of that, may have lost a yard or two. Shows a 4-man rush. Back to pass is Jason, looks, throws, caught at the 40. Reynolds avoids one tackler, puts the head down, and he is gang tackled after a gain up to the 44. Way short of the first down. 24 seconds till first quarter. Sooners lead 3-0. Big 12 Old Orleans, Iowa. Snap is on the money, no rush to speak of, and a beautiful high kick. Miller waits for it, takes it. Hit immediately, knocked out of bounds. Mark Bradley was down quickly and knocked him out of bounds at about the 17. Single tailback is Mike Wagner. Turns the gift to him, goes right side, gets around the end, cuts upfield, and gets a first down plus 20 up to the 31, 32-yard line. Great blocking around that right side offensively for Iowa State. Way in the snap, now man in motion is Lane Danielson, back to pass, throws up the middle, incomplete, almost intercepted by Teddy Lehman, and that ends the first quarter. At the end of one quarter, Oklahoma 3, Iowa State nothing. This is the Oklahoma Sooner Network. No tight end here, offset I formation. From the 31, Iowa State. Back to pass, draw play, and nice play tackling, dragging him up across the 35. Dante Nicholson was being dragged by Michael Wagner. Nicholson hit him about 33, and he got dragged about 3 yards up to the 36. From the Iowa State 36, need to go to the 41 for first down. Shotgun, lob pass upfield, defensive man fell down, but the pass incomplete, way overthrown, intended for Lane Danielson. So it's a 4th down play for Iowa State. They got 1 first down, and they have to kick. So, well, the defense has really been coming to the fore
has
here.
done their part so far. There's a penalty.
Fake kick, passes completed to the 40-yard line. Iowa State has the first down as they pull one out of the Sooner playbook. And a fake punt on 4th down, complete the pass up to the 46. Now let's see what the flag is, as it was dropped at the 36-yard line, which was the line of scrimmage.
Illegal formation on the kicking team. Only 6 men on the line. Deep 4th down.
Waiting for the deep snap. It's on the money, and here's the kick. Antonio Perkins, beautiful kick. Perkins chases it and catches it, but it had gone out of bounds first when he caught it. So to the 21-yard line in Oklahoma territory. That's a fine kick. There's the handout to Kewan. Jokes to his right. Comes to, then he's gang tackled. Nick Mosher got him. He'll get up to the 24, 3-yard pickup. 3 wide receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Second down play. Back to pass. Jason, screen pass caught by Kewan Jones. 30, 35, 40, 45-yard line. Boy, they really set up the screen pass beautifully that time. And Kewan Jones from Jinx gets 21 yards from the 24 to the 45 in Oklahoma territory. That was a beautiful play.
Really, most timely. The Sooners have had a couple of possessions here where it's been a little bit of a struggle, and you need a big play to sort of get everybody back in gear again, and hopefully that'll happen.
So Oklahoma throwing 45-yard line. Quick snap now. They give the ball off. Keeping this Lance passing, caught by Donnelly at the 40, 35, 30 down to the 29-yard line.
Have I been after
there was a flag at the 45-yard line.
Illegal motion on the offense. The offense was not set.
Yeah.
5-yard penalty, still first down.
I formation, Reynolds and Jones in the I. Here is the handoff to Kewan Jones. Good side, right side, 40, 45, 50, down to the 49. Boy, he found a good crease between Jamal Brown and Devon Joseph, and turned on a little speed and out juked one would-be tackler, and from the 40-yard line in Sooner territory, well, they put it right at the 50, a 10-yard pickup. That's a nice run.
It really was. He showed some acceleration and quickness and really outstanding vision as he made his move upfield.
So it's a second down play and 5 from the 50. Remember, Sooners had first and 15. Same formation, I formation. 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Reynolds is the fullback. Kewan Jones, the tailback. Jason White gives the ball to Kewan Jones over the left side, same play other side. First down, it appears, at the 45. Got a great block from Travis Wilson. So that's the 5th first down, second in this drive. The ball is at the Iowa State 45. Shotgun formation. Reynolds in motion from left halfback to the right. Jason White fakes the handoff, looks to pass, fires down the middle, wide open, caught by Rankins at the 28, jukes one tackler, and then is tackled at the 27-yard line. Boy, he was wide open. He found the crease, or whatever you call it, right down the middle, and Jason drilled him right perfect good.
An impeccable protection, too, Bob. He came off that little fake and had all day to throw the football.
So the gain goes from the 45 to the 27. That's 18 yards picked up to Juwan Rankins. Sooners, their 6th first down at the Iowa State 27-yard line. In motion, it's Reynolds. Shotgun. Kewan Jones gets nothing that time. They were waiting for him. They blitzed, and he ran right into the blitz and lose a yard to the 28. Moses in for the first time. Pass down the middle. Caught at the 17 by Clayton. He fights forward across the 15 and tackle right there. Got the first down. Boy, what a great pass. And Clayton made the catch, picked up 13 and a first down for the Sooners at the 15-yard line.
Well, he's really throwing the ball impressively, isn't he, tonight?
He certainly is.
He's got a lot on it.
7 of 10 for 88 yards for Jason White. That was a gain of 12, or of 14 rather. To Clayton. Reynolds is back in the lineup for Oklahoma from the 15-yard line. Shotgun. The Iowa State 15. Sooners lead 3-0 second quarter. Jason White keeps the ball, goes to his left, looks to pass, throws, caught at the 6, to the 5, to the 1, touchdown Oklahoma! And that was Juwan Rankins. Juwan Rankins made the great catch, and what a super run after the catch.
And Jason made an awfully nice throw because he got hit in the back as he was trying to load up the throw. They weren't that fooled on the bootleg, Bob. They're just enough to give him a step.
Rankins broke 2 tackles at the 5 to score and end the drive of 79 yards. The Sooners never went to a third down. Third down of the season for Rankins. Extra point now coming at the end zone to our left, the north end zone. McCoy will hold. DiCarlo will try the extra point. 19 of 20 on the year. Oh, it hits the upright and is no good. Hit the right upright, so it's 9-0 Sooners, 9:53 to go second quarter. Timeout. This is the Oklahoma Sooner Network.
Your score, Oklahoma 9, Iowa State 0.
Here's the kickoff. DiCarlo from right to left. Oh, rather short, well, deep onside kick. Taken at the 18, and he steps out of bounds. With 9:52 to go before halftime, 9-0 Sooners. The I formation, Wagner in the top of the I. Pitch to Wagner, goes to his right. He'll throw a pass. He has a man wide open. It's caught at the 45-yard line. The 40-yard line in Oklahoma territory. And tackled. Lance Young makes the catch as it was a halfback pass. Shotgun formation. Wagner to his right. He's the one who just threw the pass. There's the fake to Wagner, keeping the ball. It's Austin Flynn over the right side. Good yardage down to the 32-yard line. Here's quarterback under center, hands the ball off this time. Right side gets away one Sooner, but boom, you could hear that. I'm sure Tom Shores, handling the parabolic mic, picked up that. Brandon Everidge was the crunch you heard there. And it's a gain, well, a loss. Let's see. No, gain of 1. That's where we came to the near sideline, checking that out. Got from the 32 down to the 31. So it brings up a third down play and need to go to the 29 for the first down.
got their Posse Jackson back in, their regular group, and the nickel were out.
All right, wide on the left side goes Lane Danielson. I formation. They're 0 of 4 on third down conversions. Again, the double tight end, and it's an I formation. Here's a turn. They give to Wagner. Into the pile. I don't think they made it. Boy, real tight formation now. 3 tight ends in there, all bunched together. Into a pile. I don't think he made it. Bob bobbled the snap just a little bit, and Michael Wagner got the handoff and hit a wall at the 30. May have lost yardage on that, and the Sooners held. How about that, Merv?
Oh, yeah, it's a big play. He did drop the football and probably interrupted the timing, but the defense was strong in the middle, and that's a big play right here. Missing that extra point, Bob, hurts you a lot more than you realize, because I heard coaches say that a touchdown without an extra point is almost as bad as no touchdown, and certainly for them to come down the field like that without the extra point on that last play, you don't want that to happen for you.
From the 30 shotgun, Jason White, 2 wide receivers right, Donnelly in motion from left to right. Here's the handoff over the right side. Kewan Jones tries to juke his way free at the 32, cannot, as the tackler held on for dear life. That was Harold Lewis, the left cornerback, who makes the stop. 2 wide receivers right and 1 to left. Shotgun, Jason White, 2nd and 7, looks up the middle, throws a pass. That one was off the mark and no good, incomplete. Shotgun, and Kewan Jones is to the left. Halfback spot of Jason White. 3-man rush. White gets it, retreats, looks, throws up the middle, caught at the 40, has the first down. Peoples makes the catch. Paulus fumble, it's on the ground. And let's see who has it. Brandon Jones, I think, got on it, but yep, that's what the signal is. The Sooners recovered. Reynolds and Jones in the eye. There's Jason White, gives it to Kewan Jones. Left tackle, sees a crack at the 45. Still on his feet, now tackled at the 47. Pick up a 5. Empty backfield, Sooners shift. Donnie now goes tight end right. Under center, empty backfield, as we said. Clayton in motion, gets the handoff on the end around. Trying to make a cut. Makes the cut at the 49 to the 50. Can't go anywhere. The wide side of the field was to the right, and that's where Clayton went, but Iowa State wouldn't let him get around the corner. Jones and Donnelly are left. Shotgun from the 50, need 2 for the first down. Jason with the blitz, fires a pass, caught, first down. Nope. They say he dropped it at the 46. Ferguson averaging almost 43 yards per kick. Blake Ferguson, 42.9 coming in. Snap, kick, you heard it. Has a hit for a great kick, goes over the head of Todd Miller into the end zone. Tight end on the left, Austin Flynn under center. Flynn back 3-step drop, throw the flat, caught at the 25. And tackled at the 29-yard line. So a gain of 9 on the play. Second quarter. Here's Austin Flynn rolling to his left, looking to pass, being chased, throws upfield, caught at the 40, gets away from one tackler, gets away from another tackler. Hit, he's fumbled. The Sooners pick up the fumble, have the ball. Derek Strait is tackled at the 38-yard line. Tommy Harris came back and hit the receiver, Jack Whitford, knocked the ball free. And it bounced on the ground once, right to Derek Strait. He got it back to the 39-yard line. How about them apples?
Tommy hit him pretty vigorously too, didn't he? I tell you, you would anticipate that ball coming out almost every time.
Reynolds in motion from left half, shotgun. Back is Jason White, throws a long pass downfield, has a man open, Bradley catches it, touchdown Oklahoma! Mark Bradley, first play he's been in, and he catches the long bomb from Jason White. As so often it happens in football, after a turnover you try the bomb, and it worked right there.
Perfect throw, a perfect throw. Bradley was covered fairly well. He had a couple of steps, but not a lot, and the ball was dropped in there just perfect.
He went right by Harold Lewis. Too much speed for him, and Mark Bradley, who showed himself in the Alabama game, the speed he had, shows it right there as well.
Sure did.
Second touchdown of the night for Jason White. 13 on the season. Extra point attempt as DeCarlo missed the last extra point try.
It wouldn't be above him to fake this, I promise you.
Ball's down, kick in the air, and it's good, but was there a whistle? Don't see a flag. So it's good, and the Sooners go up 17, or 16. 16-0 with 4:33 to go, second quarter timeout. This is the Oklahoma Sooner Network. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, he booms this one. He clobbers it 5 yards deep in the end zone. They'll touch it back. Shotgun. He's to the left of Austin Flynn. Austin Flynn, a keeper over left tackle, ridden down after about a 5-yard pickup. Jonathan Jackson rode him down. He's pretty quick. This Austin Flynn, 19.61, 186. Cook is the fullback. He's the offset back. Hand off on delay play. And Wagner's hit behind by Dan Cody. Just grabbed him and said, "You're not going anywhere," and he pulled him down. Wow, one-arm tackle by Dan Cody. That was impressive.
That he ran into a real thick place there, didn't he? He didn't move anything at all.
Mark, did you see that?
The play, and Cody is so fast, he's so unbelievable. The defensive line tonight has been as active as you've seen it all season. I think the off week really kind of put a little more pep in their step.
Might have. You're right, Mark. They got a chance to freshen up a little bit.
3rd down 7 for Iowa State from their own 23. Wagner and Hicks are the running backs now. 0 of 5 on 3rd down conversions. Shotgun. Austin Flynn back to pass. Throws up the middle. Incomplete at the 40-yard line. Antonio Perkins is back. High snap, but whoa, a beautiful kick. A lot of hang time. Perkins lets it go, and it's out of bounds. Kicked away from him, actually. And the umpire lines it up at the 37. It's a 40-yard punt. Sooners lead it. 3:03 to go before halftime, 16-0. Jason White backs up. Full screen pass, caught at the 35 that works. He's at the 40, 45, 50, and tackled down at the Iowa State 46-yard line. Nice run, perfectly executed screen pass, Merv.
Really was. Really was, and it develops rather quickly for a screen. It's not as slow to happen as some of them.
11th first down, the 17-yard gain. Gets the ball at the Iowa State 46-yard line. Now we have James Moses, Bubba Moses in the lineup at tight end, 6'3", 246. Peoples is wide to the right side. Shotgun formation. There's the handoff. No, to Works. Goes around the right side. Breaks one tackle. Cracks through the line. Gets down close to the 40-yard line.
Number 47.
Jason White turns. Gives the ball off over down the middle to Works. He blasts his way across the 35 to the 34-yard line. Big hole down the middle for Oklahoma. 2 wide receivers left and 2 to the right. Shotgun from the 34-yard line. Back to pass. White throws. Caught at the 29. Great catch by Peoples. Had to leave his feet to make the catch at the 29. Jason White gets the snap. He looks. Still looking. Throws. Screen pass. Caught by Works at the 30. 25. He's at the 20. Jukes to the 18. He's the 15. He's the 14-yard line. Nice running by Ronaldo. Works after he caught the screen pass.
Needs to get him in a huddle here and get his play called while the clock is stopped. He doesn't need to dally around out there.
Ball is at the 14-yard line. So a 15-yard completion. At the Iowa State 14-yard line, Sooners first down 10, leading 16-0. Clock running with 1:05 and 1:04 to go before halftime. Jones, Clayton, and Wilson all right. Peoples left. And Ronaldo Works to the left of Jason White from the Iowa State 14 now. Ronaldo Works goes to Jason White's right. That's the right halfback. There's the snap. White looks, throws, caught at the 17. Clayton, he shoots at the 11, gets the 10. We have a flag down. Maybe holding out in the flat right side. Travis Wilson got hooked up with Nick Mosier and may be called for holding. 37 seconds to go before halftime. Shotgun. Jason White looks to pass, almost fell down, throws one in the end zone. Clayton, touchdown Oklahoma, great catch. What a throw by White as he almost fell down. He stood up and then fired the pass, and Clayton caught it. A great catch by Clayton.
You know, that might have helped the Clayton to get open. They thought maybe that White was down or maybe relaxed back in the secondary just a little bit.
24-yard TD pass to Mark Clayton, and the Sooners go up 22-0 with 28 ticks of the clock before halftime. What an impressive drive that was from the Oklahoma 37 all the way in.
I think they're going for 2 here, Bob.
In motion is Works. 3 wide receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Jason looks to pass, fires, and it's knocked down, incomplete, no good. Deep onside kick as they lined up and booted ahead of me, 15-yard line to the 20 and staggering to the 24-yard line. Quarterback is Austin Flynn, the Deer Park, Texas 6'1", redshirt freshman. Man in motion is Kenny Seguin. There's the pitch back. rolling left. He kept the ball. That's Flynn, cuts upfield, finds some daylight. 35, 40, 45, 50. Chased down by Dante Nicholson and tackled at the Oklahoma 43 with 13 seconds to go before halftime. Gets it, fakes the handoff, looks left, looks right, throws, he's sacked. A big pileup back at the 49. All of a sudden, Dusty Dvorak broke through.
Flynn sacked in the backfield. Timeout, Iowa State.
Three wide receivers left, one to right. Last play of the second quarter from the Oklahoma 49. Austin Flynn back to pass speed. He's hit just as he throws the ball, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Hit hard by Teddy Lehman. Boy, he's slow getting up. Shift, and now here's the kickoff. Turns out to be a normal kickoff. Juwan Rankins at the 6. Cuts toward the middle of the field to the 10, the 15, ridden down at the 18-yard line. From the Oklahoma 18, White backs up. Quick pass, wide open. Rankins catches at the 25, cuts to his right and then back to his left at the 29, has the first down. From the 30-yard line, first down, 10 yards to go for the Sooners. Jason gives the ball off, and the handoff over the left side to Works, gets up to the 33-yard line. From the Oklahoma 33, need to go to the 40 for the first down. White backs up, draw play, boom, didn't fool anybody.
No,
Works got the handoff and just gets clobbered at the 31-yard line, I believe.
Had too many players in the box.
Shotgun formation from the Oklahoma 31, Jason White. Three-step drop, looks upfield, fires a pass, throws into coverage, incomplete, and very nearly intercepted back at the 45 in Iowa State territory. As Ferguson's just done a great job kicking tonight, 47-yard average. Great hang time as well. Snap a little high, but here's a kick, booming kick this time. Not much hang time. Caught at the 27. Goes to his right as Miller. No, he's clobbered on a great tackle. That's Russell Dennison at the 32. Just hit him right in the midsection. Made a great tackle.
Illegal formation on the kicking team. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, fourth down.
And the Sooners shifting around their blocking assignments a little bit. Snap is on the money. Ferguson puts the toe into it. This time more hang time. Fair catch signal for and taken at the 39 by Miller at the 39-yard line. So they didn't gain that much, about the length of the penalty, really. Shotgun formation. Quarterback Austin Flynn goes down the line of reverse, pitches the ball back. Danielson gets away from one tackler, but not another. They tackle him behind the line. Rodney Poole makes the stop back at the 37-yard line. Sooners now have the linebackers cheating up. Handoff goes up the middle. Michael Wagner breaks one tackle, then is hit at the 44-yard line and comes to rest at about the 44. Tackled by Dan Cody. Under center is Flynn, back to pass. He looks. He fires a long pass, has a man. It's intercepted. And Rodney Poole jumped high in front of the intended receiver on the far side, and that was Lane Danielson. Made the interception, came to rest at the 33. Great vertical leap by Rodney Poole. Wow, he went way up and made that interception. And for Poole, that's his second of the year. Danielson was open behind him. That's why I hesitated for a moment.
Well, that Poole has a vertical jump of 41 or 42 inches, and he used every inch of it right there, and thank goodness he did. Very nice play. I'm sure he's a little disappointed the guy got that far behind him, but he sure was in good position to make that play.
That's the 7th interception this year by the Sooners, and the ball is at the 33-yard line. That's Poole's second, as we mentioned. Ball at the Oklahoma 33, shotgun formation. No tight end, 3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Now Donnelly in motion from slot left to the right. Here is a fake handoff. pass caught by Donnelly at the 40, 35, 40 up the sideline and out of bounds. See where they mark it out of bounds. It'll be first down at the 44. Gained 11 yards. Broke a tackle. Harold Cluess finally got him, I think, at the 44. Two wide receivers left, one to the right. Shotgun, Oklahoma 44-yard line. Jason hands the ball to Works. Over left tackle, 45, 50, down to the 45-yard line. Well, what a tremendous hole opened up by Wes Sims and Kevin Shashan and Vince Carter. 11 yards picked up. That was a huge hole.
It really was.
J.D. Reynolds and Works on either side of the quarterback. Jason White is in the shotgun. White backs up. Good protection. Looks left. Now throws a long pass downfield for Rankins. Hits incomplete and almost intercepted at the 10-yard line. Jason White fakes a pass outright. Flies, hits Peoples at the 45. Makes a great cut at the 42, 43, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15 to the 10 of the 5. Touchdown Oklahoma. Incredible run by Will Peoples. 45 yards. What a run.
I think his knee injury's okay, Bob.
I believe he is. I tell you, that was a great cut he made it off the 42.
Did he explode out of the move?
42 yards after the catch. Inside screen is what it really was, but man, what a move he made. And he goes in down the left sideline, the west sideline. Wow. Mark, how about that? Mark, you down there?
He passed out.
I was stunned by that Peoples run. He ran through so many tackles on that play. Oklahoma's receivers are great with those yak yards after the catch.
Yak. A lot of yacked about. Ball down, kick in the air. Extra point is good. Guess what? We have 10:50 to go, third period. Oklahoma on top now by a score of 29-0. Fourth different receiver for TD. Pass receiver for touchdown tonight. Fourth different one. Kickoff goes 2 yards deep in the end zone. They run it out to the 5, to the 10, to his left, the 15, to the 20, to the 23, still going to the 25, and all the way up to the 30. Jason Carter makes the stop, but that was a nice return. Under center is Austin Flynn. Fakes handoff, gives the handoff, and there is Teddy Lehman grabbing Stevie Hicks, the redshirt freshman, sorry to say a true freshman, from Omaha, Nebraska, Creighton Prep. Single tailback is Steve Hicks. He's playing because he'll offer Rutland's out for the year. There's the handoff to Hicks. Hicks going around left side. Boom, he's hit hard. Gets about a yard or two. 30 to 35, 33 to 35. From the Iowa State 35. Back to pass. Flynn chased way back inside the 25. Looks upfield, still looking. He's hit behind the line. Gets away from two tacklers and finally knocked out of bounds just short of the first down. 9:27 to go, third period. 29-0 Sooners lead. Bacchus is the deep snapper as well. He gets a good kick underway. Perkins waits for it. Fair catch signal for and taken at the 17 or 16-yard line in that area. 44-yard punt, no return. Sooners first and 10 from the 17-yard line there in the field. Clayton in motion from right to left. Here's Jason White handing the ball off to Works over right tackle, cracks up to the 18-yard line. Gets about a yard is all. Brandon Jones wide right. He's not caught a pass, I don't believe, this evening. And two wide receivers left. 2nd and 9 from the Oklahoma 18. In the shotgun. Jason White backs up, looks, throws, caught by Peoples at the 24 to the 25. Nice lean forward, gets to the 26. Well, 8 men up there in the box. Handoff goes to Jones. He has a first down up to the 30 and maybe to the 31. Needed a yard and got 5 or close to it. Shotgun. Man in motion from slot right to left is Clayton. Iowa State showing blitz. They do blitz. Pass. Caught at juggle, but he catches, hangs on at the 45-yard line. Mark Clayton is amazing. The ball thrown a little bit behind him even, Merv, and he juggled it and caught it and then was hit by Hobbs. Tackled at the 44. Just tremendous concentration.
I think he juggled it. I think we'll see him do a 360 here and catch it.
Well, we were looking at the replay.
He's
a tremendous catch.
Oh, it really was. Nice throw, but he made him work for it, I promise you.
19th first down for Oklahoma from the 44. Power I formation. Tight end on the left. Handoff goes to Kewan Jones. Over right tackle, 45, 50, 45, back to his left to the 40, down to the 38-yard line. Boy, what a great run by Kewan Jones, who seems to be a little quicker of the two tonight.
I think he accelerates better. He's got shorter, choppier steps, and he accelerates better.
Let's correct ourselves. That was the 20th first down, and that makes the 21st first down. 18-yard pickup run by Kewan Jones, his longest carry of the season.
Just really a good place to run isolation play like that if they're going to defend those twin receivers out to the outside.
Ball's at the Iowa State 38. First down and 10 for Oklahoma, leading 29-0. I formation, power I.
Take it to the right.
And let's see what Jason White does. Two wide receivers left. Problem with the snap. White slips again, fires a long pass down the middle, has a man, caught the 4, 3, 2, 1, touchdown Oklahoma. Mark Clayton, but there's a flag back at the 46-yard line. Let's see what the official said. The linesman, I think, called it. It'll be holding against Oklahoma, so erase that. Boy, what a beautiful play that was.
Holding on the offense, 10-yard penalty, repeat first down.
From the 49 in Iowa State territory, Wilson in motion this time from slot right to the left. Jason White hands the ball off to Works, tries to get outside the left end, makes a cut the 46 to the 45, down to the 40, down to the 39, and maybe the 38. Just about got the yardage back on the penalty. Shotgun this time for Jason White. He looks to his left, throws a pass, caught by Peoples at the 34, down to the 30, and runs into a tackler at the 27 hard and is knocked out of bounds. So that's a first down for the Sooners at the 27. Peoples really impressing us with his catches.
Well, what Jason's doing, anytime they bring safety, linebacker, blitz from one side, if he's got a wide receiver the other side, he's got a tremendous cushion on him. And I think that's just a side adjustment. I doubt seriously that the linemen or the other players out there are really involved, and they're just going to it every time that they load up and blitz.
That's the 22nd first down for Oklahoma. It's at the 27-yard line, Iowa State. Shotgun formation, Wilson in motion from slot right to the left. Tight end on the left is Bubba Moses. Looks up, blitz is on, pass is caught at the 32. Brandon Jones, he's at the 25. He puts the head down to the 20-yard line. Now Moses tight end on the right. Matter of fact, when they have the I formation, there's the handoff around the left side, Works, cuts the 22, across the 20, the 15, down to the 10-yard line. Boy, what a nice run by Ronaldo Works of 11 yards from the 21 down to the 10-yard line. The 23rd first down for the Sooners, and the let's see, 5th in this drive, which has been most impressive, and it'll be first and goal, I believe, right at the 10-yard line in Iowa State territory.
So he's got single out here again.
Here is the pass out, caught at the 15. Wilson to the 10, puts his head down to the 5-yard line. Extra lineman, I formation. Handoff goes to Works around the left side, nothing. Gets to the 5, and that's it. Tripped up by Jermaine Phillips. Under center this time is Jason White. Quick races up, lob pass is incomplete. They're actually knocking away from the defensive man. McCoy will be holding. This is going on at the north end zone. Snap, ball down, and it's blocked. No, it's not blocked. I beg your pardon. We all thought it was blocked. Ellis Hobbs jumped at it. It looked like he was going to get it. He may have gotten a piece of it, but it went through the uprights. How about them apples? Right, Merv, what about that?
I tell you what, it went right under his armpits is what it did.
Wow. Really, the wind not a factor. That flag is limp. And here's the kickoff. Deep onside this time. Coming up, taking the ball at the 14-yard line. That's Mercy. He's hit hard at the 23 and pushed back.
Chris Allen.
Gayron Allen on the stop at the 23. Offset I from the 23. Austin quarterback draw. Big running room. 25, 30, 35, 38-yard line. Tripped up by Wayne Chambers. Austin Flynn. I formation this time from the Iowa State 38. Austin Flynn back to pass. He's being hit. Quite a great play. Bird9 came in and sacked him. He just broke through the line, would not be denied. And Flynn that time tasted a little dirt. Well, he got thrown around. And
he sure got slung, didn't he?
Oh, Pat Jones used to have an expression, they ragdolled us, and that's what he did.
Bird9 started upfield and did a little head fake and went underneath the guy, and I'm not sure he even touched him.
4th sack of the night and a 5-yard loss. So it'll be second down 15 for Iowa State from their own 33. Austin Flynn, though, pretty impressive at that. 3 wide receivers to the right and tight end on the left. Shotgun formation from the 33. Austin looks back. He's heading in.
Chambers.
That time Chambers came from down the middle. And, boy, he hit him hard. He's slow getting up. Back-to-back sacks. And it goes back to the 25. 8 yards lost there. Chambers had a running start.
You get that blood in the water, those sharps get aggressive now.
So it'll be 3rd and 23.
This guy is liable to throw a pick here in a minute just because he's getting tired of all this.
All right, let's see. At the 25, it's 3rd and 23. Iowa State throwing 25, shotgun. Tight end on the right side is Tim Tebrink. Tebrink in motion is Danielson. Back to pass. A short pass, caught at the 28 by Danielson. Chased on the far side and stopped way short of the first down. And now a 4th down play coming up. Tony Yelk from Arlington, Wisconsin, kicks the ball. He's done well tonight. Kicks it away from Antonio, and it's out of bounds. See,
that was a little shorter than
that's right. That was not as good as he'd done earlier. It'll be at the 29, so that makes it a punt of 32 yards. Tight end on the right side. In motion is Clayton from slot right, or slot left rather, to the right. There's Jason White, raised up, flat pass, caught by Jones at the 27, 30, jukes back to his right to 32, 35, gets close to the 38 or 9 yard line. 2nd down and inches now for Oklahoma in the area of their own 39. Double tight end, Donnelly is right side and Moses the left side. High formation, Reynolds and Jones, handoff to Jones, over right side, easily gets the first down of the 42. Maybe the last play of the 3rd period. In motion, Clayton from slot left to the right. Jason White in the shotgun. Backs up 3 to 5 steps. No pressure. Fires a pass. Caught at the 39-yard line. Travis Wilson down there laterally to the 35 and then across the 35. Tackle right there. Billups finally tackling him. Boy, what a perfect pass. Jason White is just awesome.
He really is. He trusts his protection. He trusts his receivers.
And no one even close to him back there.
That's a pass, Bob. I think you'd agree. We didn't throw much last year because we didn't have confidence that we could stick it in there like that, and it's been an awfully good play for Jason.
Well, that was a 23-yard pass to Travis Wilson from Jason White, and there's the end of the 3rd period. After 3, Oklahoma 32, Iowa State nothing. This is the Oklahoma Sooner Network. Starting the 4th period. Back to pass, Jason White, good protection, throws down the middle, and has a man, Clayton, and gets away from 2 or 3 guys at the 22, and then is tackled at the 21. He is amazing. That was triple coverage, and White put the ball in there, and then Clayton got away from those 2 guys in a 14-yard gain.
Well, as I said earlier, I think he almost has too much confidence in Clayton. He will stick it in places to Clayton that he might not ought to be putting it. But he's hot tonight, and he's got the ball wrapped up tight, and it's going in there.
And the ball is at the 20-yard line, just upfield from it. So it's another first down for Oklahoma at the Iowa State 20. High formation this time with Reynolds and Ronaldo Works. He gets the handoff. Works goes left, hits a crease at the 17 or the 15, down to the 11-yard line. Jones in the slot right. The blitz. Give it to Works. He's hit in the backfield. I don't think made the first down, just needed a yard. High formation, 3rd and 2, long 2 at the 12-yard line. There's the blitz. There's a handoff to Works, left side, 10-yard line. Has the first down easily, gets down to the 7. Good blocking around the left side. Now motion from slot right to left, Mark Clayton. Now we have the whistle, and that stops the play, which means movement on the offense. Now here's Jason, looking left, looking right, throwing in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He looked away from Clayton, just absolutely purposely looked away, looked that safety away, and then Clayton breaking toward the post. Boom.
That's
Second
when
life for Clayton.
Quarterback can do those things. That's when you know he's trusting and feeling really good about his protection, which he should. They have done a marvelous job tonight.
They haven't sacked him.
Haven't been close,
No.
quite honestly.
So there is a drive that went 71 yards total in 8 plays. And the Sooners now go up 38-0. 5th touchdown of the night for Jason White. Ties a career record. Josh Heupel set that. It's tied tonight. Here's the extra point. And it's through the upright. Good at the south end zone. So it's 39-0 score with 12:18 to go, 4th period. Timeout. This is the Oklahoma Sooner Network. We have a career best for Jason White, 384 yards passing, 5 touchdowns. Here's the kickoff. Comes down into the end zone, 2 yards deep. Ellis Hobbs runs it out to 5 for the 10, 15 to the 20. Whoa, the flag is down.
They tackled Ron Allen.
And now Eric Bassey checks in at cornerback. Sooners using some reserve. Ball is at the 9-yard line, so they're calling it officially. Under center. Austin Flynn, Sooners show blitz. Back to pass, throws, caught at the 18, then dropped, so it's an incomplete pass. He's back to pass, he looks, he's hit, he's sacked. Back at the 6-yard line. Voracek got him. That's the 6th sack of the night.
I tell you, Chambers really got hit hard.
Chambers got hit hard there?
Yeah, he's down.
I think that's the 2nd sack for Dvorak, and we have Chambers slow getting up. Actually hadn't gotten up yet. Now he's up. "13 yards to go on a 3rd down play. Under center is Austin Flynn. Center's showing blitz. Austin Flynn back to pass. Dvorak hitting. Jesse threw the ball. It's intercepted at the 35. Broderick Poole at the 35. Trying to get away from a tackler, and then he's gang tackled at the 34. 2nd interception of the night for Brodney Poole from Houston Westbury. Austin Flynn was hit by Dvorak just as he was throwing the ball.
Dvorak was coming after him, wasn't he?
He was.
It looked like he was going to get him before he threw.
At the 33 in Iowa State territory, Paul Thompson now the quarterback. Dante Hickson, the running back, gets the key. Thompson keeps it, goes left, fights by one tackle to 30, 25, 20, and inside the 20 to the 18, maybe the 17. He shook off 2 would-be tacklers, Nick Leaders and Nick Mosier. Boy, he's got a little power in his legs, right?
You know, if he'd have given it to Hickson, I think he would have made a good gain, too.
15-yard pickup there by Paul Thompson.
This is a good time for Thompson to come in and on their side of the field and everything.
So it's 1st down 10 from the 17-yard line, Iowa State territory. Travis Wilson motion from slot right to the left. Shotgun. Thompson swings it out. Intercepted. He'll go all the way unless the Sooners can catch him. Nobody's going to catch Jermaine Billups. He goes all the way for a touchdown, breaking the Sooners shutout. Tried to throw the flat pass once too often, and Billups picked it off. Beneke hits the extra point, and so Iowa State gets on the board. It's 39-7. We'll take a break with 10:48 to go, 4th period. This is the Oklahoma Sooner Network. 10:48 to go. Odd punt or kickoff formation. They boom it downfield. Very nice kick all the way to the goal line. Taken by Bradley at the goal line, the 5 to the 10, right to 15 to the 20, 25-30. 35-40, he's fast, midfield, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Oklahoma, 100 yards for Mark Bradley. Good gracious, 100-yard kickoff return by Mark Bradley. That's incredible, Merv.
I tell you, throughout the run, you kept wondering if he was going to try to make a little juke or whatever, but he knew, he trusted his speed. He just kept going.
He
knew they couldn't catch him.
That is unbelievable. 2nd touchdown of the night for Bradley. Every time he touches it, he scores.
Now that was an exciting play. And I tell you, the Sooner kickoff return hasn't had many opportunities this year, and that'll help their average a little bit right there.
45-7. Now here comes the extra point attempt at the south end zone. Trey DiCarlo will try to bang it through there. Weighing the snap. Snap, the ball is down, kick in the air. It's good, so it's 46-7, Sooners lead with 10:34 to go, 4th period. We'll take a break, and this is the Oklahoma Sooner Network. We are back with you. The Sooners up 46-7 after that electrifying 100-yard kickoff return. Here is DiCarlo's booming kickoff, taking a yard deep. That's Hobbs up to the 10, to the 15, hit hard, gets away at the 20. He was hit hard but spun and got away. Austin Flynn still in the quarterback. Sooners showing blitz. Flynn, 3-step drop, fires a pass, overthrown, incomplete, intended for Lance Young on the far side. Again, Sooners showing blitz. Austin Flynn rolls back. Shelby blitzes, but Flynn rolls out of it. He'll carry the ball upfield, hit from behind by Baker. Lewis Baker from Louisville, where else? Louisville, Texas. 18, 6'3", 200, true freshman. They pulled out a red shirt after the injury earlier this year to Lance Mitchell. Shotgun this time. Sooners showing blitz. Back to pass. His quarterback, Lance, throws a pass. It's caught. First down at the 20, at the 35, and just enough yards for the first down. 2 wide receivers left, one to the right. Back to pass. Handoff this time, up the middle to the 45, and just across the 45, tackle the 46, Stevie X from Omaha, Creighton Prep. Quarterback, three-step drop, pass. Well, he was caught.
Yeah,
He was still bobbling at the official rules, so it's incomplete. From the 46 in Iowa State territory. Love, back to pass. Fires a pass, overthrown off the fingertips of Lance Young and then off the fingertips of Carter. 8:36 to go in the fourth period. From the shotgun, Chris Love looks, fires, incomplete, overthrown. Sooners had it covered front and back pretty well. Intended for Lance Danielson, incomplete. But the game's not over yet. 8:32 to go. Here's the snap and the kick. Tony Yelk boots away from him, but he takes it at the 11-yard line, comes to his right, laterally to the, still at the 9. Now he's snowed under before he can make a cut. He slowed up to try to get a little crack there at the 9-yard line, cut upfield, but he never could make it. So the punt goes for 43 yards and virtually no return or loss of 2 or 3.
Somebody's hurt.
Perkins. Antonio Perkins, woo. That's not good at all. About the 7-yard line. Mark, can you see anything down there? What's going on?
Yeah, they're working on him, and right now it doesn't look like it may be anything more serious than just some cramps or something like that. I think that hopefully he's going to be fine.
Well, that's good news to hear. And Rhett Rail is in there along that offensive line. Tailback. Messner is also in. Thompson hands the ball off, up the middle. Dante Hickson, great effort, gets up close to the 19-yard line. Boy, great effort. Dan Townsend's now at fullback in the I formation. A yard to go. Paul Thompson gives it to Dante Hickson. Over the right side, doesn't ever get back to the line of scrimmage, doesn't appear. Telio Ford also out of the lineup. So it's a double tight end now for Oklahoma in the I formation. Yard to go. Paul Thompson back to pass, short pass, caught at the 20. Townsend catches it and gets up to the 27-yard line. Shotgun this time, Paul Thompson, the quarterback, gets the exchange, hands the ball to Kewan Jones, jukes his way across 30 right at the 31. Wide receivers left and right, shotgun formation from the Oklahoma 30. Paul Thompson hands the ball off to Kewan. Nice move at the 34 to the 35 to the 40-yard line, or close to it. Sooners from the 40 after the first down. The blitz is on, handoff goes. The keeper, Paul Thompson, keeps it and gets a yard. Great fake. From the 41 in Oklahoma territory, Paul Thompson gets the direct snap. Pass is caught by Bradley at the 45. He's to the 50, jukes at the 50. And the flags fly. Looks like face mask at the 50. Boy, that Bradley is exciting. Every time he catches the ball, it's an exciting play. So there's a pickup of 9, and they'll tack on a penalty. Hits and works at either side of Paul Thompson. Thompson keeps it, goes right, gets a yard. Wide to the right is Peoples. Shotgun. There is the handoff. Works, goes back to his left down the middle. 30-yard line, spins, gets across 25. Got the fumble back. He fumbled at the 25. Telio Ford wide left. Bradley wide right. Thompson gives the ball, fakes the ball to Works, keeps the ball, dives to his right, gets nothing. They lost a yard. They're not going to let Thompson carry the ball, that's for sure. He loses the yard there. Sooners lead 46-7. Thompson from the shotgun looks down the middle, throws to Travis Wilson. Had him wide open, but he threw it a little bit behind him, and Wilson could not catch the ball. 3rd and 11 from the Iowa State 25. Paul Thompson looks, screen pass, caught to Hickson at the 25-20. At the 15, spins down inside the 15, first down at the 13. From the 13-yard line in Iowa State territory, shotgun. Thompson gives the ball to Hickson. Down the middle, 10, 5. Tripped up or he would have gone all the way. 2:09 to go, I formation. Townsend and Hickson are in the I behind quarterback Paul Thompson. From the 5, Thompson, Hickson, down the middle, 5, hit stacked up right there. 3rd and goal, or 3rd and 2 actually from the 5. From the 5, Thompson turns, gives to Hickson, left side, cuts at the 3, 2, 1, touchdown Oklahoma. Dante Hickson on the touchdown. So the Sooners go from their own 9, 91 yards in that drive. 10-yard run by Kewan Jones. Face mask penalty helped out. There's several big plays, and the Sooners go up 52-7. 3rd game in a row they've scored over 50 points. A long time since that's happened, Coach.
Really has.
615 yards of offense. First touchdown, Dante Hickson. Here's the extra point attempt at the end zone to our right, which is the south end zone, 52-7. Trey DiCarlo will try it. Ball's down, kick in the air. It looks good. It is good. We'll take a break. 53-7, Sooners lead Iowa State. This is the Oklahoma Sooner Network. The last time Sooners scored more than 50 points 3 games in a row was the 1956 Bud Wilkinson National Championship season. There's a kickoff deep onside, and it hits at the 22.
Yeah, he touched it. Well, now wait a minute. They touched it before it went out. You know, I still wonder if that's should be called out of bounds.
He touched it before he went out, appeared to me. Anyway, kickoff onside, taken at the 26. Hit at the 32 hard and down. Caught by the fullback, Ryan Cook.
Gayron
Allen makes the tackle. From the 32, Chris Love backs up 2 or 3 steps, looks up the middle, throws, caught at the 40 and tackled immediately by Gayron Allen. 46 seconds to go from the Iowa State 41. Back is Chris Love, looks to his left, throws a pass, caught and down immediately by the first down. Shotgun, back to pass, Chris Love, throws down the middle, not there, incomplete. Back to pass, by the way, his father's a Texas Ranger lawman. Pass is caught on a great catch at the 50, tackled immediately. David Banks-Bursey makes the catch, but boy, he was immediately hit and hung onto the ball. 1 of 12 on third down conversions, this time from the OU 49. Need to go to the 42 for the first down. Big blitz, but they pick it up pretty well. And now he's hit just as he throws, and it's way, well, not way underthrown, but it is underthrown and incomplete. Love, Chris Love, the quarterback, gets it. Sooners try to blitz him. Fire pass. It's incomplete. Should have been caught by Miller. Off his fingertips, hit him in a bad spot. Paul Thompson's the quarterback. He takes a knee. And that's going to do it. The clock runs down. 3, 2, 1. And there's the ball game. The Sooners win their 5th, 53-7. The final score. A great victory over a fine Iowa State team that just was outmanned. Well, that's our final score. Oklahoma 53, Iowa State 7. We'll be back with a wrap-up show. This is the Oklahoma Sooner Network.
Felt real good because, you know, I had a knee and ankle injury, and it kind of slowed me down for the first 5 weeks of the season, you know. But I've been going to all the meetings and practicing hard, you know, and I don't know. Just felt real good being out there again. I miss it a lot.
Well, you know, Salt and Pepper came out today. You know, we performed, came out and played to the best of our abilities. And hopefully we can keep this thing going through the Big 12.
We worked at every day. I mean, we had some of our big things about starting off the year. We wanted to get more pressure on the quarterback every game, and you know, we bust our butts during the week, and you know, everybody wants to be at that quarterback, so everybody's foaming at the mouth, want to be there. So we kind of just all just want to meet in the backfield, and we seem to do that pretty well.
I mean, it's tough to make a tackle out there. I mean, there's so many good players. You know, you got to scrap, you know, just to get 1 or 2 tackles. But you know, there's a bunch of great players out there, and you know, it's nice to play on such a good, you know, makes it easier on everyone when you got so many good players surrounding you.
This has been a Sooner Vision presentation for the Sooner Sports Network in cooperation with Sooner Sports Properties.